Welcome back to Superior Livestock. Joining me now is Superior Consignor Scott and Kathryn Pancost with their rep, Austin Bollinger. Scott, I want to talk to you first. You've got some cattle selling here today. First, tell us a little bit about what you're offering at this auction.
We're having a couple loads of calves coming, and just black calves, and 44 farm bulls as our bulls, and just high altitude animals. So,
tell me a little bit about your operation, where you're from, and the cattle that you run.
We're up in the Front Range, right outside of Boulder, Colorado, and so we run right on the Front Range there, and some cattle is up in the high country, up around 8,500 feet. And so we run some high altitude bulls and stuff like that in that country. So,
and I know that you've got a lot of family that works for you. You know, what is that to be able to work with your family and do something that you're passionate about?
It's wonderful. My daughter Kathryn here, she's my partner in it, and she's kind of taken things over eventually, and I hope she keeps going with it. So.
Well, Kathryn, tell me a little bit about what you do, what your day-to-day is like, and what you're doing to help out with the family.
Well, it's kind of all over the place, which is typical for that type of stuff, but I'm just helping out with whatever he needs, so putting up hay or checking cows, things like that. Yeah.
Well, what made you want to come back to this industry? You know, there's a million things that you can go out and do. What makes you passionate about this job and this industry?
I just love it. Every day is something different, and being outside and the challenges, and it's a lot more fun than being in an office or inside somewhere, so.
Austin, we'll talk a little bit about, what do you feel like really stands out about working with a lot of your producers in Colorado and these calves in Colorado?
Well, like Scott and Kathryn, ever since they started, they've always came to us and asked what they could do to maximize the profit of their operation. They've always wanted, how can we get our cattle to top the market? And they've done everything right, from using good genetics and buying good cows, and they run a good operation, along with several of our customers. These Colorado calves today are true ranching families, and it's just fun to get to work with all of them. So.
Well, you've been on, but I don't know if I've ever had time to talk to you, because I think your dad usually answers all the questions for you, but
We were talking about that this morning. Yep, he usually gets plenty of words in, and they just use me to stand there and look good, and I don't even look good, so.
Well, tell me, that now that you're a rep and you're still kind of the new generation, what do you hope to provide to your customers in this business?
Just kind of the same thing Dad has for years, just honesty and integrity, and always trying to get them top dollar for their calves, higher than a woodpecker's hole. So.
Well, thank you guys so much. Looking forward to watching your cattle sell. Don't go anywhere. We have more Superior Sunrise up next.